Welcome to A Quest for Metal! Today we are talking about Shrek. That's right, it's Halloween. We could be talking about some scary movies, some spooky stuff, some metal albums to make your balls tingle, to make your eyes bleed, and your bumhole go boop, boop, boop. But no, we're going to be talking about Shrek, which will make you do all those things at the same fucking time. We did do a poll on the community post, and I was gonna do 6 Feet Under ranked because you know how horrifying that fucking band is. And you guys, you fucking fuckers, you couldn't decide. It was 50-50. There was about 1,000 fucking votes, and it was like 500 each. So you know what? Because you fuckers couldn't decide, we're instead screwing that, and we're doing Shrek. That's right, we're ranking the Shrek movies from my least favourite to my favourite. And you know how my rankings go? I tell you, pop your own down in the comments below. And then we'll get started with the show. So, Shrek has only got like 4 movies, so it should be an easy ranking. You can throw Puss in Boots in there if you want. I didn't. I think it's a fun movie. It's a pretty good movie. I'll let you know where it lands on the ranking when we get to it, but I think it's pretty good. But we're not going to rank that in my ones. It's just the pure Shrek movies. I know there's a new one coming out. I'm excited for that. It's going to give me some ogre load. And let's get started with the worst Shrek movie, the fucking abomination of the franchise, which is Shrek Forever After. So this one, Shrek Forever After, is the 4th one, the last one they did, and it's pretty shit. It's pretty shit. I enjoy the others. This one's shit. This is the one with Rumpelstiltskin in, the little ginger gnome with his curly feet. He's just an annoying character, an annoying villain, not even close to as cool as Prince Charming, or the Fairy Godmother, or, you know, Lord Farquaad. I also said Prince Farquaad, but Lord Farquaad. Not even close to any of those fuckers. He's just a little goblin man. But anyway, besides the little goblin man villain of the movie, he's not even like the main problem with the movie. The main problem with the movie is the story. The story is just bland. The fact that they kind of rewrite history so Shrek never met Donkey, that's a fucking waste. Waste of a script. Because then he has to go through the whole motions again of who's Donkey? Reconnecting with Donkey. Oh, remembering Donkey. Oh, you gotta go through this shit again. Oh, Fiona doesn't know me. Puss in Boots doesn't know. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's really shoddy writing. I hate when movies do that. Because it's basically the fucking first movie done again in a different way. In a worse way. Because you got the whole ogre resist... I said orc then. We're in Lord of the Rings territory now. No, Mr. Frodo. Yeah, the ogre resistance underground. I really didn't care for any of them in the entire movie. You got the witches, which were pretty cool. And I do enjoy the part where all the witches are dancing on the dance floor. Because I was like, let's let the witches dance. It just reminded me of Merciful Fate. And that's a good thing. I enjoy Merciful Fate. Dance in the witches dance. Dance in the dance. That's the only good part of the movie. That, and also, is too good. A kid is too funny. Where Shrek's just like freaking out at the party. There's too much going on. He kind of wishes everything away. And that's where he signs it over to Rumpelstiltskin. And that's when the movie falls apart. So, the opening's fun. Where him getting stressed out and shouting at everyone. But then after that it goes to shit. And I don't care for the rest of the movie. So this one is like a 2 out of 10. Travesty. Shrek says better out than in. This one needs to stay the fuck in a fucking cage, locked away, in the Marianas Trench. Lost to the end of time. Let's get to the next one. So the next one is... I'll probably put Puss in Boots here, so this is where I'll place Puss in Boots. But after that, Shrek fucking 3. Shrek 3 is next, yep, that's right. This one is definitely a step up. This is actually an entertaining movie. It's underrated. Some people say this one's not good, only the first 2 are good. Well, stick it in my ass and call me Charlie, because this one is actually fucking fantastic. You got the whole plot line of Fiona's pregnant. She doesn't really want to tell Shrek. Shrek has to kind of grow as like a fatherly figure to King Arthur. He has to find King Arthur to be the king of the realm. King Harold dies. It's a beautiful story. They find Merlin. He's fucking crackpot. dancing around like a fucking loony. Love that part. Love the fact that King Arthur's just a fucking nerd. That part's amazing. Shrek kind of bonds with him. It's like his son, you know. It's kind of like Shrek's son, so he learns to live with him. And at the end, it's nice because it ties in nicely. Because then, you know, they have the kids. They have the kids, and it's great. And then Shrek becomes a father, and he doesn't want to be king. He doesn't want to be father. But then at the end, he kind of embraces everything, and it's just a great, solid, well-rounded story. The script is fantastic. The characters are amazing. The whole breakout scene where the girls get it done. That's fun. The music in it, it's awesome. It's from fucking Kill Bill. It's great. Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. It was fantastic. Prince Charming has a bigger role in it. He's always great. He's always fantastic. Severely underrated. Definitely think you should go watch it because it's a bloody good time. So it's coming here. Shrek 3 is number 3. So what's going to be number 2? Number 2 is number 1, which means number 1 is number 2. So, yeah, Shrek 1 is my number 2. Shrek 1, which was my number 1 for so goddamn long. Love it. Iconic movie. It's a fucking 10. It's Shrek. Of course it's a fucking 10. It starts off with the somebody once told me. Come on. You can't have Smash Mouth starting it off and it not be a fucking classic. Every scene is memorable. Ogres have layers. The whole onion scene, the whole Fiona beating up Robin Hood scene, every scene's amazing. The dragon, Donkey being amazing, all these quotes in this one, everything is just great. Farquaad, when Shrek goes to the castle, he's like, "You think he's overcompensating?" And he looks up. It's, forgive my terrible accents. It's great. All the little jokes. Again, it's a well-rounded story. It shows, you know, what's on the inside that counts. It's what's on the inside. Unless you're a fucking midget, then it doesn't fucking matter. It's funny to make fun of you. It's great though. It's got good message. It's got good heart. It's got good humour. It's infinitely replayable. Like, infinitely replayable. The problem with it is the fact that it's too simple. It's a very simple story. And that works in its favour, but also in its detriment. Because, as amazing as it is, the second one just has so much more in it. You know what I mean? It has so much more soul and heart and little details in. The first one's kind of like, we gotta save the princess. We gotta take her back to Farquaad. Uh-oh. Farquaad's evil. Beat Farquaad. Save the fucking world. Like, that's it. Pretty much that's it. You get the princess. You take him back. Oh no, they fell in love. They get married. There you go, done. The bad guy's done. It's very different to the second one. But it works in that simple way. It works in that simple way. Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. That's probably my favourite quote in the entire movie. In the entire franchise. Lord Farquaad saying that. The mirror mirror on the wall scene where it's just showing the bachelorettes. And before that, the executioner just like smashes the mirror. It's too fun. It's a fun fucking movie. Great from start to finish. You throw it on, don't need to think about anything. Throw some popcorn in your face. Park your fucking little bum down, watch it. Great goddamn time. Amazing, but it's not Shrek 2. So Shrek 2 is my favourite Shrek movie of all time. This video is fucking retarded. This is my favourite Shrek movie of all time. Because it just does everything the first movie does, but fucking better. And the scene with, I can't remember his name, Mungo, the giant gingerbread man, when he's storming the fucking castle and like pouring like hot liquid over him, and he's like, "Roar!" and he falls down, and tears in my eyes. Tears in my eyes. Press F in the chat for Mungo. Got the Prince Charming in, Jamie Lannister. He's fucking fantastic in the movie, Mummy's Boy. The fairy godmother is in it, and she's just so evil, but also sassy. She does like loads of cool songs in it. It's great. It's got the whole stallion scene. Shrek becomes human. All the girls love him, but he just wants Fiona back. You know, there's the whole love potion thing. It's amazing. I'm a stallion, baby. You know, Donkey's a stallion. There's way more classic scenes in the second one than in the first one. Not to forget, the second one introduces Puss in Boots, so he's not actually in the first one. And when you think of Shrek, you think of Puss in Boots, Donkey, and Shrek. He's not even in it. He's only in the second one onwards. So you got a key character right there who's sassy and fucking. They got the eyes where it's like, and then he goes ape shit and fucking attacks everyone. Yes, Donkey's a stallion. Oh, Shrek is a human. Prince Charming and the fairy godmother. You find out that King Harold is actually a frog. What? What? It's got a great message at the end, storming the fucking castle with a giant gingerbread man. Come on. Come the fuck on. There's shitloads of references in it. There's a Lord of the Rings reference, like right at the fucking start. There's a Spider-Man reference with the upside down mud kiss. It has so many more like Easter eggs, things to find, so many more jokes, just a better story, and it's well-rounded, and it's like the best Shrek movie of all time. So, yeah, it's gonna be my number goddamn one. Now, this was a dumbass video, but hopefully you like Shrek. If not, tough. You should fucking like it. Let me know down below what's your favourite Shrek movie of all time, what's the worst Shrek movie, how are you enjoying your Halloween? Let me know down below, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.